Hello again, my listeners. This is your Jamaican soul teacher coming to you once more to share, a bit of what is happening. And before, as you know, before I get into my videos, I like to give thanks to the universe for allowing us to see another beautiful day and giving us another opportunity to be our best, or to achieve or work towards achieving our highest representation of ourselves. It may be a sad note to come to you today, or on a sad note, whereas the world has been grappled with this COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak. It's declared a pandemic. It's affected over 100 countries in the world. Countries have shut down only essential services. Persons are allowed to go to work where necessary. Supermarkets and pharmacies in some cases are open for persons to get food and medication. It's really a crisis, my listeners. I must commend the Jamaican government for the steps that it has taken prior to the virus actually manifesting in the country, and they still are working hard at minimizing the effects or minimizing the spread. So I must commend our Jamaican government for their role or their proactive approach towards the spread of this virus in Jamaica. And we too must, as individuals, we must do our part to help to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus by staying tuned to our local Ministry of Health bulletins. Try to practice develop good sanitization practices, wash our hands on a regular basis, try to keep our social distancing, keep, as they say, at least 6 feet apart when you're having a conversation, not to have social gathering of more than 20 persons, and things like those. Sanitize your hands as often as possible. However, they say that hand washing is more effective, because when you wash thoroughly, and there are ways to cleanse the hands as well, that will get rid of the germs quicker or faster. However, my listeners, it is really serious what is happening. Persons are dying all over the world. The health systems are overwhelmed with what is happening. This is a first in human history where such a virus or such a outbreak is affecting so many countries, affecting so many people. And it goes to show, my listeners, that we are more connected than we really want to admit. We are connected, and it's not necessarily that we are separated in terms of where we are or geographical locations. It's just a border, or it's just a space. We as human beings are connected, so we breathe the same air, the same blood runs through our veins, so it's not necessarily about skin color or texture of the air or where you're from. We are all human beings, and so we are connected. And this virus has shown that, we are connected. And based on the spread of the virus, it shows that, as human beings, we, just by interacting, this virus is not something that is visible. You can't see it. However, it is there. I mean, if it is that you could have seen the virus, then I'm sure that it wouldn't have spread this way or with this magnitude that it has spread, and is still spreading. So, it is for us, my listeners, to take the necessary precautions so that we can be safe, our families can be safe, our neighbors can be safe. right? It's very serious times, but we also have to remember that there's a higher power that is in charge. There's a higher power that is in charge. And panicking is not necessarily the answer, my listeners. Panicking is not the answer. We have to understand that the universe is in charge, and this too shall pass. So if it is necessary that we try to maintain our composure, we try to be positive in our thoughts and not have a collective fear, because our consciousness are connected. We are connected all through our consciousness. And if it is that the world is in fear, then we will send that energy out there in the universe. So what we have to try to do, my listeners, is to try to be positive in our thoughts, in our thought processes, so that we can manifest, or we can envision that this virus will go away shortly, in short order. So if all of us manifest, or through our thoughts we envision that this virus has been cured or has gone, then we can do that, my listeners. Try to have positive thoughts. Try to envision positively that the nations have been healed and life has returned to normal. Right? Let us manifest, my listeners. And you manifest by thinking or creating the thought in your head and focus on it. Yes, my listeners, you focus on it. Let us get on the same frequency. Let us get on the same level of vibration, or the same frequency of vibration, so that we can manifest health, manifest the disappearance of this virus. Now, I've been trying to connect with the virus, my listeners. I've been trying to vibrate with the virus, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, my listeners. And I'm thinking that this virus it didn't come from nature. It's not a natural occurrence, my listeners. This virus was created. I'm not feeling it. I've been trying to connect with it, because you know that we vibrate. Everything vibrates. Everything that you see vibrates, my listeners. And I'm not feeling this this virus. It's not vibrating. So I know that it's not a natural occurrence. So, my listeners, let us will it away. Let us manifest a healthy world once more. Let us all focus on the cure. Focus. We can do it, my listeners. We can do it through our collective consciousness. Yes, my listeners, we just have to believe and have faith and focus on healing and remove all fear from our minds. Fear is what, and you will hear persons saying, my listeners, that whatever we focus on, it normally becomes a reality. So if you focus on something positive or negative, it will come true, my listeners, because our consciousness does not know if we are focusing on something good or bad. It will manifest in our lives. So let us, my listeners, focus on healing, focus on rejuvenation, focus on the disappearance of this virus from this earth, because we can do it. We can do it, my listeners. And once we begin to focus collectively on the disappearance of this virus, the cure will come. The universe will send the cure. Believe it, my listeners. The universe will send the cure, because we are controlled by something, a greater power than ourselves. We just have to believe. All right, my listeners. Now, as I close, it is my hope that we will continue to practice good, healthy ways of keeping ourselves safe, keeping our families safe, keeping the country safe, keeping the world safe. And we pray for the elderly, the vulnerable populations, that they too will fight this virus, that they will remain healthy, and that our health facilities will be able to manage the persons who become ill and not be able to turn people away to die. We pray for that, my listeners. We have to manifest these things. We have to be positive. We have to turn our frequency, or the frequency of our minds, or our consciousness, turn the frequency on positiveness. We have to become positive. We have to look at a future that is free from coronavirus, my listeners. Let us all collectively manifest the cure, manifest the removal of this virus from the earth. We can do it, my listeners. It might sound far-fetched, but let us try. Let us all remove fear, because the more fear we put out there, that's the energy that will be manifested. So let us put positive energy out there, my listeners, so that we can be healed. This is Nadja Brown, your soul teacher, your Jamaican soul teacher, motivational speaker. Please be safe and have a wonderful day. Today is Tuesday, March 17th, 2020. God bless you.